ICE agents under attack in a wild scene here in New York City. At least 9 protesters arrested outside a hospital where an illegal migrant with prior arrests, including assault and drug possession, was being held. Former NYPD Chief of Department John Chell joins us now. So great to see you this morning. I wanted to start just explaining exactly what happened with this guy. During his arrest, Okiki refused to comply with officers' lawful commands to exit the vehicle and weaponized his vehicle in an attempt to hit ICE officers. Okiki became physically combative, attempting to punch and elbow ICE officers. Our officers followed their training and used minimum amount of force necessary to make the arrest. That was from DHS. After that, he requests a medical check, so they take him to the hospital. My question to you is this. How is it that these protesters are so quick to make it to the hospital before cops even get, before agents even get him to the hospital?
Great question. A lot of people don't know that Bushwick, Brooklyn is the headquarters for Antifa. So they have people that look for unmarked police cars or ICE cars, and when they see them, their word goes out rapidly. So that's how fast they were able to mobilize 200 people to protest ICE agents who were doing their job. This person was here on a visa. They overstayed his welcome. That's illegal. Then he commits crimes, and they do their job, and they're met with this, and then the NYPD gets dragged into it because it's their job to get dragged into it. They keep the peace. They freed up the ambulance bay. They let the protesters protest. They enforce law. So that's what they do. They don't collaborate with ICE, but they help everybody.
And so you have the situation, and obviously a lot of these politics work within the far left of the Democrat Party. I think that it's disastrous for the party outside of that. But that you have Democrats in New York City and in New York State who are doubling down on this abolish ICE business. And I mean, how does this work out?
Well, it's a DSA. Zohran Mamdani is the team leader. And we have city council members. I call them the Fab Five of grifters. They don't like America. Chiose, Aviles, Sandy Nurse, Caban. They're all grifters that want the America to fail. And what they did over the weekend by gaslighting, kidnapping, NYPD collaborating, it's a disgrace, to your point.
Yeah, and so you have, usually it's always the cops who get are always on the, they're the tip of the spear. They're always the ones that end up getting taking the brunt of all of it. And then you have Mayor Mamdani saying, I've said time and again, ICE agents are cruel and inhumane. They do nothing but to serve in the interest of public safety. This is a politician who you would think would understand that ICE agents, just like NYPD officers, all they're doing is enforcing or attempting to enforce the laws that politicians put on the books.
Right. ICE agents took an oath to protect and serve, and that's what they're doing. They're taking bad people off the street who don't belong here. If the city just gave Tom Homan what he asked for, this could all be taken part in the precinct or Rikers Island, and we won't have this behavior on the street. But they don't want that. They want the bad people to say, the DSA, they're dangerous to our city and to our country. They advocate for bad people and don't represent the constituents that voted them in.
Yeah. So, a lot of these politicians have sort of moved away from the abolish police, trying to abolish, defund police.
But they never said that.
Yeah, right, exactly. They claim they never said it. But in effect, that's basically how they're governing. They're governing. I mean, what is the morale among NYPD today?
Look, there's 35,000. It ebbs and flows. Yeah. But I tell you what, the other night, they're not there in any political posture. They're there to do their job. Right. That's what they're called to do. And they do it well. They made 9 arrests. ICE got out of there. Some protesters protested properly, so everyone gets what they want.
John Chell, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.